Hi everyone, good afternoon. Yeah, I'm wearing my Mr. Worldwide Hard Rock Cafe t-shirt I got from my job site. Yeah. Anyway, that's not a reason why I'm making this video. I'm making this video just to explain to you what I just talked about in my podcast. I just made a podcast on Spreaker. um I just really just want to talk about what happened as I talked about in my podcast. Basically, for those of you who know what Navient is supposedly a um student loan program and everything. They are actually being sued because of the fact that um they were making people spend more money than when they needed. So the money that they were spending was going towards the interest and not towards the loan. So I was spending more money and I was being scammed as well. I was spending more money than when I needed. So it was an unnecessary amount. And I was paying over $30,000 and I'm not making over 30,000 to pay that much. So I'm like, God, what's going on? Last night I got a text message saying I was pre-approved for a student loan forgiveness program. Called the number. Then they were asking me about how much I make in my job, and they added up, and come to find out I was making 10,000 a year. So I'm like, oh yeah, that's not gonna happen. But the lady was like, okay, let me see what's going on, and come to find out, the lady was able to help me, and now I was forgiven over $8,000, and now I am paying $185 for 5 months, and I'm paying 3,000, I think 3,481 or $82, and I'm paying $11 a month after my first 5 months of payment, and that's it. And so you go from 30,000 to 3,000. I can deal with 3,000, and I'm just like, wow, that's a huge miracle for me, and I needed that. And that, and I'm learning about patience and about faithfulness and consistent, because I was consistent in prayer. I'm just like, God, why am I paying so much? Why is my credit score going low? And that's when God answered me last night. And I'm telling you right now that God is going to see you through, because of my testimony. God reminded me that he's going to take care of me financially. So for those of you struggling financially, God is going to take care of you. You just got to stay consistent in prayer. Stay consistent in prayer and stay faithful in his word. Stay faithful in his word. Stay faithful in prayer and worship. I'm telling you, because of how God took care of me financially, he's going to help take care of you financially. And I'm not saying this just to, be like, oh, how is he going to do this? No, because I just explained to you what happened. I'm not trying to sit here and, I'm not trying to preach to you guys. Like, that's the last thing I'm trying to do right now. But I'm just being honest with you guys, is that you have to learn how to be consistent in prayer. Be consistent, be faithful into what you're doing, be faithful into what you're chasing, because then I know God's gonna answer, and God's gonna answer your prayer, and God is definitely gonna make a way for you financially if He wants to do it. If you have to, what I'm learning now is that God's gonna say yes, no, and wait, and I know for a fact that was a wait for me, and after I was approved, that was God saying yes, and I know God's gonna take care of me financially. And I pray for you guys struggling financially. I pray that God will make a way for you guys. And I'm just praying for you guys that God will definitely make a way for you guys. I love you guys.